are, and I need to lock my door because we're in Baltimore, the land of locking your doors. Hope kids doing okay. We're getting loaded. It's a load of bread. It's going to get us down to Georgia. And I don't deliver till, let's see. Welcome to Sterling Wheel. This is not a church of wheel. This is just a vertical live. Checking in on you. Uh-oh. Starting to get loaded. I think that was the heaviest forklift I've ever had come crashing into my trailer. Jeez. Make it count. Let's see. Yeah, this one don't deliver until the 16th at 07:30. A little worried about how much the trailer moved when he rolled into it. Anywho, hope kids are doing okay. We're trucking. Hanging out with nobody. The weather on the East Coast right now is pretty cool. Like 60 degrees. It rained most of the day yesterday. It's been good weather. My kind of weather. I said yesterday on the Church of Wheel, which is a live show that I do every once in a while. It was very Oregon-like. Just kind of misty morning weather. My kind of weather. I'm so sick of, well, I don't like snow and then I don't like the heat, so I can never be satisfied. I am unsatisfiable. The GPS that's on my truck, it won't allow me to preview my route. Until I get loaded. Oh, by the way, I meant to check in. I'm blue, baboo dee daboo die, daboo dee daboo die. Got signed in at 11:14. Here on the computer, I've got to type in and make sure that my location matches what dispatch sees way up yonder in the sky. Make sure the satellites know where I'm is. And we got to account for our time, because if I sit here too long, I get paid. I get an hour free, and then after an hour, I believe it's $25 an hour. If you sit for 10 hours, I think they give you a $2.50, something like that. But that truck's bouncing around because they're loading the trailer right now. I'm getting a load of bread. Did you kids know that Chick-fil-A does not make their own bread? They have contracts with bread companies, bakery companies. And so if you enjoy Chick-fil-A in the Atlanta region, I am bringing you the bread. So if you have Chick-fil-A this week in Atlanta, or next week, that bread rode on my truck. Could have rode on 50 other trucks too, but you know what I'm saying. Shayna Lynch saying hi. Good to see you here. First person to comment. You win a prize. What prize do you win? I don't know. Thumbs up. Hope you're doing good. Today is Tuesday. We've made it to Tuesday. We survived Monday. And if we keep following through with our plans, we'll make it till Friday. Then we'll have a weekend. Remember, stay hydrated. Riley Boss, good seeing here. Do you carry a gun when you drive the truck? Truck drivers aren't allowed to answer that. You know what I'm saying? When I was an owner operator, yes, all the time. But currently, I don't have a use for it. I stay in secure locations a lot, so it's not necessary for me to have weaponry on the truck. Plus, I do have the abilities to go into Canada and Mexico, and that would make things difficult if I had a weapon on the truck. So, that being said, I sleep with my doors unlocked and in compromising positions, so if you want to come attack me, bring it. Yeah, don't ask a truck driver if he has a gun. He's not going to answer you for safety, for security reasons. America's not as dangerous as it appears on the news. I've got 2 million miles experience. I've only seen 5 shootings and maybe 20 really bad accidents. It's not as bad as what it appears on the news. Shayna is saying, are you having a good day? Yeah, we're doing okay. I slept really good. Got delivered last night a little bit before midnight, and I was able to find a spot at a truck stop to park. Amazing that I got parked a little bit before midnight. There's no such thing as a trucker shortage. Look at a truck stop from 6 p.m. till 3 in the morning. They're all packed. I was able to find a good place to sleep, having really good weather, perfect temperature. I didn't eat anything before I went to bed. That's kind of a bad habit of mine, is eating before going to bed. I start getting like weird dreams and nightmares and stuff, and it's not good for my diet either. But yeah, slept good. Today's going to be a good day. We're going to be loaded here in probably about 30 minutes or so. So that's as long as I have to talk to you kids and check in with you. Everything's going good. Thank you for asking. Riley Boss saying, stay safe, always safe. Shayna Lynch saying, how often do you work? I live in my truck right now. I don't have a real permanent address or anything like that, so just I restarted my life back in May, and sold all my belongings, and I basically get paid to drive a corner office with a padded room back there, and yeah, recovering and doing well. Minimalist lifestyle is what I'm trying to say, but I work all the time. Like currently, let's see, I've had a 34-hour reset about a week ago, but like I go home right now maybe once every 4 weeks or so, quote unquote home. How much left on the logbook? Let's take a look. I'll give you an answer. Okay, so currently on my 14-hour, I've got 12 hours and 9 minutes. On my 11-hour drive time, I've got 9.5 hours left, so I can make some progress today. On my 70-hour DOT, we're allowed to work 70 hours a week. I've got 21 hours and 34 minutes, but I'm running what's called recap hours, so on the 8th day, I start gaining those hours back. So right now, at midnight, I get back 6 hours and 22 minutes. The night after that, I get 9 hours. Because I work anywhere between 6 to 9 hours a day. I try not to max out my hours. And the company, the way that freight is running right now, I'm doing like 400-mile trips with a lot of detention on either end. So it's been okay. It's been okay. But yeah, right now, I've got, let's see, 6 hours left on my 8-hour break, on my 8-hour drive. But with this getting loaded right now, it'll reset as a 30. So I'll have 9 hours when I get rolling again. I think the trip ahead of me is 600 miles. So I'll get most of it done today, some of it done tomorrow morning. And then I've got to get to Atlanta so the truck can get inspected. If you ever look at these newer trucks, there's a California sticker on the driver's side door down there. And it says, California Air Compliant CARB, California Air Resources Board. And it's got a barcode on it and the VIN number of the truck's on there. Because these trucks have to be California certified for idle. And so the truck has to get inspected for that. And then I'm free to go. The truck got serviced. I had some tires replaced, Had some shock absorbers replaced. The new shock absorbers nowadays aren't holding up very well. They replaced a brand new shock absorber that had exploded, and it had only been like a week or a month since they replaced the other one. So yeah, the truck's doing good. I'm doing okay, and yeah, we're doing all right. Trucking with T-Bones in the house, saying peace. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I'm hanging in there. Next week I go on vacation and going down to Forgotten Angels in Valrico, Florida. Going to check out the camp out. Man, that guy's rocking that trailer. It's a load of bread, which is it's only gonna weigh like 27,000 pounds in the trailer. I can carry about 30. No, I can carry more than that in the trailer. I can carry 45,000 pounds in the trailer and be completely maxed out. But I think the forklift that they're using is friggin' crazy heavy. Hey, you! How do you get parcels, mails, and stuff? I've got a friend. I'm staying on his property, and the neighbors hold on to my packages. Like right now I've got a GoPro Hero Max 2, the new 360 cam from GoPro, and they're holding on to that till I get home. I think I'm gonna get home Wednesday or Thursday. So we're moving right along. We're doing pretty good. Thank you for the questions, by the way. I'll answer anything you throw up here. Riley Boss saying, what is the best truck stop currently in America? If we look at all the truck stops, you've got Love's, you got Pilot, Flying J, and TA. There's 4 major truck stop chains, and then there's some others that are kind of like Ambest. But right now, Love's has made the biggest improvement in the last 4 years. So most of the Love's truck stops that are new are really nice. The older Love's truck stops are kind of falling apart. The Pilot and Flying J's, they're kind of the same company. They're okay, but they're not really building any more new ones. So, yeah, right now I think Love's. My favorite truck stop in the entire United States is in Wisconsin, and that's the Abbeyland truck stop. And it's a small kind of mom and pop truck stop with a nice restaurant and good food and stuff, and you can get your meats and cheeses, and they've got a bakery there. That's my favorite truck stop in the United States. Haven't been there in a few years. Many years. Cashton Eves. Hey, bro, can I get some advice? Throw it, make it a question. I'll give you some advice. Riley says, do you have a motorcycle? I have 2 motorcycles. And, in my off time, I like to ride motorcycles. You would think I would get sick of traveling. Right now I'm averaging about 12,000 miles a month driving. And when I get home, I just want to ride motorcycles. Always moving. Always moving. Jeffrey Miller saying, hard to catch them britches. Are you into truck camper love? No, I'm into truck stop love. What do you think? This ain't a camper? Does this look like a camper truck to you? Does this look like a camper to you? I'm only into truck camper love when it's against my will. Sick Bastard saying hi, Sterling Wheel. Good seeing here. Carney's Ride saying like and subscribe. I know we've got some friends that are live right now, but I go live whenever the hell I want. And we're just going to be live for probably another 10 minutes or so. They're loading the trailer. Let's hit some more likes. We got 13 people watching, only 3 likes. I don't like those odds. Let's get some likes in here. Cash and Eves. There's this girl I like. I'm in 9th grade, and I was wondering if you had any advice. Do you have any advice? Make her want you. Don't go chasing girls or anything like that. Just be cool. Like, have a cool hobby. Like, learn how to weld, learn how to build motorcycles and stuff like that. and people will naturally be attracted to you. You don't have to chase people. That's my advice. In ninth grade, you're young. Don't worry about love or any other crap. You're fine. You're doing good. Work on your school stuff. Learn a trade. We need people in the trades. America's crumbling, and we need people to learn how to weld and fix things. I used to be a diesel mechanic, and I became a truck driver because at the time, I got laid off too many times as a diesel mechanic, and that's never any fun. There's somebody that snuck into the. I'm in a secure facility right now, and somebody just snuck in. Sick bastard saying hi to Carnies. Jeffrey Miller, rest stop loving with strangers. Cash and Eves. Also, how do you become a trucker? When you give up on everything else, that's when you become a trucker. Listen, don't do drugs. Study math and geography a lot. That'll help you with being a truck driver. Also, learn how to wrench. Become a mechanic or something. But don't become a trucker until you're probably in your 30s or so. Go live life, because right now, yes, I get to travel and go wherever the hell I want, but I get to go places, but I don't get to see a whole lot. You know what I mean? Like last week I was in Laredo, Texas. This week I'm in New Jersey. A few days ago I was in Tennessee. And even though I've been a lot of places, I don't get to see a whole lot. And the cool thing about trucking nowadays is, yeah, you can park your truck at a truck stop. Say you've got like a 34-hour break or something like that, where we're supposed to take a 30. There's a friggin' fly in the truck. It's gonna drive me nuts. It's easy to catch an Uber and go see a museum somewhere, or go get some good food. Like I did that in Louisiana last week. It must have been, yeah, it was last week. I can't keep track of time. And I took an Uber to a soul food joint, and they had seafood and stuff. We need to see some more likes. Double click the screen, you'll give it a like. And I had some really good food. It was good times. It's easy to become a truck driver. Just don't do drugs. Do okay in school, and it's easy to become a truck driver. We got some deleted messages, which are extremely funny. Yeah, Jeffrey Miller, get off the channel, kid. Carney's Rise says, I like bikes. Good times. Sick Buster saying minor Sterling Wheel. Yeah, we've got moderators in here that'll pop you if you get out of line. So just be cool. Don't be a dick. AU in the house saying, I'll also start trucking next year in Europe. Okay. Instead of going to college, I've heard trucking life is better in the EU because of stricter laws. It's that's an interesting point. And listen, it's okay to do a job before you go to college. But I wouldn't recommend trucking. If you're gonna do a job before you go to college, do something that gets you more involved with people. Because right now, like, I don't see too many people. I'm just a random truck driver on the road. I would advise, like, get into construction or something with restaurants or something. Interact with people, because here in the trucking industry, it's really easy to just keep this door closed all the time and just make money and never see anybody or talk to anybody. It's not necessarily good for the soul, is what I'm saying. But I like your plan. Cashton saying, I want to be a welder. Like, what classes would I have to take? It's not, you don't really have to, like, take classes. Just, if you live near, like, a mechanic shop or something, offer to help out. Offer to sweep floors, and, listen, nobody's going to believe you are happy in your career unless you're working for free. you got to start off at the bottom, right? I worked for years for very little money. I got a green light, so I'm going to bounce to the comments and say good day to you. But yeah, just take any welding class, it's fine. Javier saying I didn't take any, what class of field will fall into, I guess. I'm pipe welder at the moment and only needed 6 months of school. We got to get going. My school has specific classes for that stuff. Good, take them. But some types of welding don't need school, that's right. Grim Reefer, that's funny. Most production welding, you don't need schooling. Yeah, you just need to understand the basics and safety and you're fine. Welded for a security company for 10 years, now schooling. Good. Chris Benoit, I found your pants. If you want said pants returned safely, provide me with 1 15 ounce of peanut butter. Oh, I don't have any peanut butter. It's bad for you. I first started warehouse welding, stick and MIG, went to school for pipe welding. Now I'm current 20 years, making $42 and get to travel the country. Xavier, good job on you. Good job. Proud of you. Hey, you saying see you soon. Yeah, stick around. I'll see you kids later. Keith Fobbs in here saying, hey, buddy. Just come in and say hello. See you in a week. I got to fly in the truck. I need to end this. Goodbye. Take care.